Hi, welcome to my channel Her EXP. In this video today, I want to explain what is karma. Karma is a word we use usually for action. Karma means action. So this action means we have to do something, doing. And this doing should come from our true self. But however, at some point of time in our life, we will get disconnected from our true self, and then again a time comes for us where we need to connect with our true self so that we can do our life purpose, higher purpose. But before that, we need to do so many actions to align with that purpose, to align with our true self completely. So the action which we are doing, if it is aligning with our true self, it can be termed as good karma or good action. If the same action, if the action is not aligned with our true self, our soul, our higher purpose, then it can be termed as bad karma or bad action. Now let's drop this good and bad, because good and bad, people are fixating around these concepts, good, bad. What that, let's say a person one is doing a particular action and it is perfectly aligned with their true self. It can be termed as good karma. Whereas a person two is doing the same action, but it is not actually from their true self. It is not aligned with their true self. But they are doing just because this person one is doing and it is good for them. Now this is misaligned with their true self or their higher purpose. Now we can term it as bad karma, because what this person two is doing may be good for the person one, but it is not aligned with their true self. And so we can term it as bad karma. As we are using the words good and bad, like we are seeing so much of debate among the people, like I'm doing good, you're not doing that, and so you're doing bad karma. And the person too may say, like, I'm doing exactly karma as person one, but why am I facing these issues? Why am I facing so many negative things? What's the wrong? I'm doing good just like them. So here I want to drop the words good, bad, and replace them with new words like aligned karma, misaligned karma for good karma and bad karma. That means I'm saying good karma, I'm not saying good karma, I'm saying aligned karma or aligned action. For bad karma, I'm using misaligned karma or misaligned action. Now we can understand what we are doing, why this debate is happening among the people. So the person one's aligned action may not be an aligned action for person two. It can be a misaligned action for them. And they need to get feedback from their true self, whether the action they are doing is aligned with the true self, with their higher purpose or not. They can do it using meditation, journaling, or they can set some external element which is representing their inner guidance. Like some people use external elements like inner guidance because they are unable to take the guidance from inside, from their true self yet. So they will try to use external elements and give it power to it, like I'm going to get guidance from this. And then true self will try to give guidance using that external element. So using that feedback, we need to correct our actions. Whatever the misaligned actions we are doing, we have to correct them. First, we need to embrace them actually, because if you are not embracing our misaligned action, they may lead to self-damage. So we need to embrace ourselves for doing the misaligned actions, misaligned karma, and then we have to understand what we need to do to advance ourselves in our journey. So through journaling, meditation, or using external elements, somehow we got the feedback to what to do next. Sometimes that particular action may not be perfectly aligned again. So how much error is there between your that action and the perfectly aligned action? What you need to do for that? That means you are doing error correction now. This is why they say good karma, bad karma, and you have to balance the both good and bad karma so that you can advance in your spiritual awakening journey. Then how can we balance it? I would like to give you an example here. When we are riding a bike on the road, we think we are going straight, but that's not how it's going to work. We are going straight because we are balancing both the left and the right movements. You're going straight is because not because you're going straight. It is because you're balancing your left and right directions. Then only you will go straight. And then when you're supposed to take left, that left movement should be more than the right. And then when you're supposed to go right, then the right movement should be more than the left direction. That's how you can move. But in general, you're not going just left. While you're turning left, you are also balancing the right movement. When you're going right, you are also balancing this left movement along with the right movement. Then only your direction will be in the right, left, straight, like that. So in our spiritual awakening journey also, this aligned karma, misaligned karma is all like we need to balance that. We need to reduce the error between our aligned, our our true self's purpose, that aligned action and misaligned action. That perfect balance will lead us to the enlightenment. Before that, we will discover our true self completely. So now let's see some physical world examples. You're supposed to learn a particular language. You know that. You got feedback somehow for your higher purpose. But now this is aligned action, aligned karma. You are learning language that is required for your higher purpose. But you are learning a wrong language. Now you need to figure it out again what language you need to learn. What language exactly you need to learn for your higher purpose. See, even though action is aligned, there is some error still. What language? So you are now reducing that error by again doing the inner work, meditation or journaling. Or you can just look at the languages and you can decide which is resonating with you from inside. Your true self will guide you. Yeah, that language you're supposed to learn, and then you can reduce that error. And even though that's an aligned action, so you're now more aligned with your action, with your purpose, with your true self. So this kind of error correction is what we are going to do for this karma. And when the error is becoming zero for the entire actions, all the actions we need to do, we are doing that perfectly aligned. We have completed doing all the aligned actions, all the actions that we are supposed to do for our higher purpose or for our complete true self realization, then your true self will be like, okay, the good, the bad karma is perfectly balanced. The error became zero. The aligned karma, misaligned karma, everything worked perfectly, and you have arrived to a point where the error is almost negligible. There can be some percentage of error. Our true self is not going to punish us for that. Still, we can experience complete true self realization. Maybe if there is 5% error, 10% error still there, then also you can discover or realize your true self completely. Some parts are okay, but some error is okay. But the main point here is the alignment of the true self should be done completely. Like some amount of error can be there still, but prescribed correction should be made, and that percentage of alignment should be there for all the actions in our spiritual awakening journey. When that thing happens, we all almost like realize our true self completely, and then it can come into contact with us completely, and it can prepare us for enlightenment. And we know after enlightenment, it's like going to the non-duality and coming back to this duality if we still have purpose here. So, balance your karmas based on this concept of alignment and misalignment instead of worrying about whether I'm doing good or bad, that the action is good or bad. Looking at them and worrying about your action, looking at them and worrying whether your action is bad, good. No comparisons. You can just see the action, and you can get feedback from your true self through meditation, journaling, or with the help of any external elements or highly knowledgeable people, so that you can understand what you need to do further, whether you're aligned with your true self or not, so that they can help you in your journey. You can use these videos also for your advancement in your journey. So I think I've shared what I wanted to share for this video. Thanks for watching. Namaste.